Okay, my last piece of tamarind. Let's see what we can do with this. Right, and as I said, this is the last piece of tamarind I have. It's a wood I'll probably never get again because of the rarity of it, especially here in Ireland. The last tamarind bowl I did, the finish of it was absolutely stunning. I'll put a link up there to it. This one, I'm going to try and see basically a comparison of how the citrus burning oil or burnishing oil puts a finish on it. The best finish you're going to get is on a dense hard wood. Right, so as I said, it'll be a nice little bowl when it's done. At the moment, this blank is just about 9 inches, so I'll probably get about an 8 3/4, an 8.5 inch bowl out of it. But what I'm interested in is comparing the two finishes. My standard finish, which I did in the first tamarind bowl, and the burnishing oil. So first thing I'm going to do is, as normal, round it off. Right, now we have it rounded off. Now, originally, I was going to do a different kind of bowl with this. I was going to do a closed bowl. Right, this is the way I was taught how to say it anyway. Right, an open bowl is a bowl that's like that. I'm hoping the camera's picking up this pencil marks, right? A closed bowl is a bowl that's like that. It looks something like a calabash, but it's a completely different animal. Calabash is a completely different animal, right? Because this will have a base on it and stuff. Right? I was gonna do that, but this piece missing doesn't lend itself to doing it because it's all about balance on a closed bowl. Right, so I will do one of those bowls at some stage. Right, so I'm just gonna go for a normal open bowl here. Right, so first thing I'm gonna do is flatten it off and put a mortise into it. Come up a little bit. Much better. And there's a few hairline cracks in this, which there always is in tamarind. Normally they cut out. Right. I'll just check size. I think, as far as I remember, that's set for the mortise on this. But I'm not 100% sure, and if you're not 100% sure about something, always check it. It is. Right. Give me my own light here. I was gonna move that light that is behind me to stop that actually happening, where I get in my own light. But I'm getting a new wood storage shed. So I'm going to be rejigging in here in the workshop. So there's actually no point in me moving it. Because the whole workshop is going to have a new layout. Basically, if you've seen the shop tour, my exotic wood storage is over there, right, and the bandsaw is over there, and there's a big freezer here behind me. But when I get the new wood storage shed, all of the wood storage is going to be out in it, including the exotic. And then I can move around in here and give myself a little bit more room. Right, the big freezer will still have to stay, but I can move it up that way a bit and then put the bandsaw over there, move the lathe up that way a bit, and I'll have to shift everything around. So should give me a fair bit more room, hopefully around the lathe, which is where they need it. Now I want to put a small foot on this, so rule of thirds would be about there. Hit that again and give it a tilt in from the foot. Yep, do it nicely. Nice, that's good. Now I'm going to try some new camera angles in this one. Basically it's practice for when the new for when I get the new layout. So if you wouldn't mind, tell me what you think of the new camera angles, if they work or if they don't. Right, so I'll set up for this new camera angle and back in a sec. Right then, the reason I'm trying this new camera angle is a lot of times I was asked, could I show body movements? So I'm just going to try this one. I'll try this one for a couple of minutes and then I'll put the camera over there and I'll try it from over there. Right, because I think that here I'm going to be actually in the way of the camera. Maybe, maybe not. Right, so, right. First thing I'm going to do is bring the edge of this bowl in to that foot. And I am too high. Right. What I mean by too high is, right, there's the centre. See that? My cutting edge is higher than it should be. What I want is the cutting edge on that centre line. Like so. Right, and my cutting edge is there. Not up here, there. So that's on that centre line. So I'm there into that foot. Now it's at this stage I need to decide whether I want a square foot there or if I want it rounded slightly so it comes in a scoop. Personal preference is have a slight scoop there, which is a simple, very small full cut. And all I've done is I've softened that edge. Now we'll start putting a shape into it, and this is what I'm worried about, getting in front of this camera. There always seems to be the smell of tamarind. It's almost like damp washing. You can still hear that little bump there. So the mask is getting dusty. Right. Yep, keep going. I love the way this wood cuts. Now, to try and keep out of the way of the camera, I'm going to go to a pull cut because I don't want that flat there. I want it to turn. Now, you see the angle? This is something I was asked. Right, the angle is there. It's down low. And I'm still moving my whole body. I'm not just pulling. I'm actually turning my whole body here. There's tool marks in that, but I use a side bevel cut to get rid of them. Still on a standard full cut. I would be a push cut person. Because that's the way I was taught. The shape I want. Go to the longer handled gouge. So we'll check if those cracks are cut out. They normally do cut out on them. Yeah, they're gone. Right. Now we'll do a side bevel cut. Too high. Still slightly too high. Side bevel with a push. This is a cut. As I said, I've been asked about this. I do not teach this cut on video. You really tool control to do it. But this is not moving. What is in there that's causing that? There's a little knot there. Right, do it this one. It's a longer wing. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Right, so I'll just continue that up here to take any lines out. This is one of the reasons why I want to get this saw out of here, because my back is actually up against the saw here, so I can't get this cut to work properly. No, I'm not getting the cut to work properly there because I can't move my body, so I'm just going to do a push cut. Very slight, yeah. There's a bump just there. Don't know if the camera's picking it up. You see that line there? That shouldn't be there. If I could move my body on a side bevel, it'd be so easy to get rid of that. And that's as far as I can get with a side bevel cut. Right then. We'll sand that, and then we'll flip it over. Right, so was that camera angle any better? For the questions I was asked, it was body movement and stuff. Right, so I'll sand it, and then we'll try from over that side for hollowing. Because as I said, I'm trying to work out the new camera angles for when I move this slide. So I'll be back in a minute. Right, then I'm just burnishing this off. Seems to be pretty good, actually. Well, that's usually the judge. As I said at the start, we're doing a comparison between two finishes. Right then, that's the burnished finish on Tamarind. Just one of the advantages here is I can actually get behind the camera and see what I'm looking at. It looks lighter in colour in the camera. Like in the camera here, it looks kind of whitish, but in real life it looks gold. I tell you something, it's really smooth, really seriously smooth after that finish. And as I said, I said it before about this finish, it resists fingerprints immensely. So I really like that about it. Right, we flip this over and we'll get the hollow one, and I'll try the second new camera position. So back in a sec. Right then, first thing I'll do is face it off. not cutting just there. Define the width, not a huge bowl, so not too wide, about there. And then we just hollow away. Right then, finish cutting the bottom of a bowl. I've gone through this one before, but I was asked about it again. Right, I'm cutting with basically this inside wing, right? And what I'm doing is I'm going in, I'm staying high, and I'm coming down to the middle. I'm riding the bevel there, right? As I was told innumerable times, there's more than one bevel on that gouge by. Learn to use them. That was a favourite sign of Mike's. Right, you have a bevel there, you have a bevel there, you have a bevel there. Right, I'm going to be riding the second bevel, which is there. It's halfway between that one and that one. So I'm going to be riding it there. Right. In, take the cut up, stay high. And then come down to the middle. And I've got a complete bevel cut there. Right, that cut's completely beveled all the way through. Right. Now, I'll sand that, and we'll try and see what the burnishing does on the inside of it. So, I'll be back then. Right then, just finishing burnishing the inside. Now, while I was off camera there, and before I started sanding, I put my mask on and stuff, and then had a look, and there was some tool marks still in there, and there was a little bit of tear out, which I didn't like. So I hit it again with a negative brake scraper, and it actually made it worse. So Tamarind, even though I'd probably never get any again, has gone on the list of woods that I won't use a negative brake scraper on. So what I actually ended up doing was I took another push cut, a very light one, with the ball gouge, and that gave me a perfect surface. And I actually Didn't need a whole lot of sanding at all. And as I said before, that's just that I only had to start standing at whatever it is, just a kudos thing. So I never really talk about it much. But I just wasn't happy with the tear, that's why I took another push cut anyway. There we go. That's it with the burnishing oil on it. As I said, I just wanted to try it as a direct comparison with the Tamarind ball I did with my standard finish on it. As I said, I'll have put a link up high earlier on. I'll put a link in the description as well. So, what do you think of the difference? It's really, it makes it feel really seriously like glass-like finishing. So I'll see if this will spin on the little rotating thing I have, and if it does, I'll stick it up at the end. If it doesn't, I'll stick up some stills. So if you like that one, if you don't mind clicking like on the video, and I'll see you in the next one.